You know, these videos aren't for kids. If you aren't at least 18 or are easily offended, you should probably click off. We here at Dual Wield accept no responsibility for your children. So if you are an adult who sat your kids down to watch our videos, you should be ashamed. Anywho, back to the video.
Greetings, my loyal subjects. It is I, the Prince of All Saints, Vegeta Almighty, here with a quick-ish, it's me, quick-ish little update video. So, as you know, content rollout has been practically non-existent, let's be honest, but at a glacial pace for sure. But I wanted to kind of come out and set the record straight. I can't talk on a few things and kind of express why things have been the way that they've been. Obviously, I have moved from my previous location, and I'm actually in a place now that makes things a little bit harder for me to record. I won't elaborate too much, but just know that my schedule is a lot more limited than it used to be when it comes to making new content. I also have started a new job that takes up a pretty good portion of my time. So I've been working a lot lately. So there's that. Now I do have a little bit more free time, actually as a result of that job, oddly enough. So that things are going to start ramping up a little bit more here going forward. But I actually have been recording a couple of things that I think you guys will be pretty interested in. There's this neat little ROM hack that I found that I won't give away too much, but well, let's just say it's a me playing the game. Anyway, that was cringe as fuck. But anyway, that's really the update I wanted to give on that. As to why, for the most part, content's been pretty glacial. Just I've been very busy with work. And, of course, the move in and of itself took a lot of my time. But now that I'm here, things are kind of a little bit more difficult to record. But that also brings me into a little bit of dour, a little bit more sad, somber news. Jin will no longer be a part of this channel at all. Jin has... I don't want to go into too much detail as it's mostly his business. I mean, it's all his business, but you get my point. He cannot... Between not being able to commit to a schedule to record the podcast, as well as some technical issues with his equipment and things of that nature, it's very difficult for Jin to even commit to doing the podcast. So from now on, we're putting Dual Wield Wednesdays on an indefinite hiatus. That's not to say that we won't bring the podcast back every now and then or full time. It just means that you're going to be seeing a lot more of just me doing the Prince plays, and various other things. You'll see a lot more of my brother Aphex as well. He's going to be helping me supplement the lack of co-host for a lot of things. Podcast is not really his forte, so we'll be mostly doing gameplay stuff. But, I do want to kind of branch out and do some other things as well. Things that, I've tried experimenting with lately and, people seem to get a kick out of. I do want to do some more the Prince cooks, the Prince bakes, maybe more vlog style content depending. The Prince builds, the Prince makes, stuff. I wanted to get another model kit that I would like to, fool around with and build. I think that would be pretty fun. Nice little fun video to do. But as far as the podcast is concerned, until I can find a permanent co-host that can commit to a at least monthly schedule, of uploading that podcast. I can't, in good conscience, even continue to do it. I can't plan for it. So things are going to change a bit around here. Going to be most noticeable starting with this Halloween. There will be no dual wield Wednesdays during Halloween. The Wednesday slot will be replaced with something else. I have not gotten that far yet. Obviously, it's still a few months out, but you guys know it's no secret that I start kind of prepping these videos, ideas, and recording sessions pretty far in advance, so that I can have all my collaborations together. I got some more Naga Wield content coming out with Butt. I'm looking at adding another person to our group. I don't want to give away too much, just in case he's unable to join, but looking at adding a new member to that group for the Naga Wield stuff. So just keep an eye out on that. There will be Halloween this year, absolutely. I'm working on some stuff. Things are going pretty good as far as that's concerned. I'm just, like I said, just trying to finalize some collaborations and just trying to finalize what we're going to do for Wednesdays to fill up that time slot. And then going forward, like I said, it's just going to be a lot more of me. I hope that's okay with everybody. I know that the dynamic between me and Jen was something that made the channel interesting, and what kind of was our standout. But I think that going forward, we'll be able to pivot and we'll be able to make some adjustments. And I think that the content is going to be just as good, if not better, than it has been. Obviously, I want to steadily improve and make the content better. But with Jin being gone, it is sad. I hate to see him go. But he's got some stuff, he just can't commit to it, and that's totally fine. That is his prerogative, and I can't hold that against him, and I hope none of you do either. But we would like to wish you well, Jindrax, and all of your future endeavors. This is not a goodbye, just to see you later. And thank you for the memories. Thank you for the moments. And, I hope you at least stick around as a fan, my friend. And hope you enjoy the content being put out as much as I enjoy putting it out. Last little bit of, news here, or last little piece of business I want to go over is the branding. Well, obviously, I've worked really hard building the branding around Dual Wield and around, things around that nature. Now, with that being said, I don't think I'm going to change it. Even though it's just me for the time being, like I said, I'm going to have Aphex come in. I'm going to have Butt come in. Try to get Flo back on, though he's very busy doing his own thing right now. Shout out to Sinro RP. So if you guys play GTA on the computer and you guys like the role plays, are interested in checking out a really cool RP server, check out Sinro RP. Actually, check out his TikTok as well. It's Sinro RP on TikTok. Go ahead and give him a check out. And I think you guys will like that. So shout out to Flo. Of course, twitch.tv. Go to twitch.tv. Butt check him out. He's also on TikTok as well under that exact same name. Uncle Earl 17. Check him out. He's on Twitch. He will be featured in an upcoming video for sure. Hopefully, we're trying to see if we can get him on a little bit more full time. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. We're just playing everything by ear right now. But Dual Wield is going to stay Dual Wield. That's not going to change. The content may just look a little bit different. I mean, let's be honest. I've always put out more solo stuff by myself than anything that Jin's put out solo. But, I know you guys are kind of used to seeing me and just me. But like I said, I do want to get some more people on here. I do want to get some co-hosts to bounce things off of. We're going to do plenty of collaborations. Content's going to keep rolling out. Content's about to start getting good. Like, we got some good stuff in the works, and I think you guys are in for a real treat. So I'm going to stop yapping. I know I got my degree in Yapponomics, so I'm going to go ahead and do that somewhere else. But thank you all so much for coming out. I really, really hope you guys enjoy the content that's coming out. Yeah, go ahead and check out all my friends. Check out my brother as well on YouTube, Aphex Scythe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.